Welcome back to another Dunc'd on clutch call. Philly within 3 against Toronto. Toronto has controlled things all night, but Philly has their best guys out on the floor. Let's take a look at whether they're going to be able to complete their comeback at home against Toronto. Well, this has been a surprising turn. Toronto now, their lead is down to only 3, with Philly going through a huge 11-0 run. Into the corner, Barnes three-pointer, and it rims out. Philly can actually tie the game here. They've quelled their turnovers. They really struggled turning the ball over, but Toronto has 4 turnovers. Philly has 0 here. They've gone to Quentin Grimes the last 2 times. He's done a Spain pick and roll the first time. Then Maxey draws 2. Toronto over helping, and Grimes has 2 in a row. Maxey up top. They're going Spain pick and roll again here. Drummond sets the screen. Maxey first from way out, going for the tie, and Jabari Walker's going to get called for a push in the back here. He might have had position without pushing. Philly has really struggled without Andre Drummond on the floor because they have no other centers that they want to play. And so they tried to go super small. Toronto beat them up inside in those minutes, but Philly has responded. There's quickly. They tried to short the pick and roll, and now they have done it. Yeah, Drummond just took too long to get back. He's looking around at his teammates, but he was in position. He kind of just stopped running. Great job there. They got 2 on the ball up top, and then Pirtle slipped to the rim. Here's Grimes off the screen. Goes into Pirtle, tried to draw the foul. Couldn't, he lost it. They throw it ahead now. Barnes going in. Edgecombe, what hustle by him, but he stepped on the end line and touched it. It'll remain Toronto ball. Oof. BJ really struggled in the first half, was throwing balls off the backboard trying to finish against Toronto's length, and he's been much better here in the second, and that looks like a very clean strip. Didn't realize that his foot was out of bounds as he touched it, though, to save. Baseline out of bounds. Ingram waves everyone away. He wants the ball in the post against Grimes. Pirtle clears out. Ingram has the size advantage. Where's the help going to come? It's Edgecombe for the nail. They swing it. Barrett, good cut by Barnes. Weak side, quickly, wide open 3. Beautiful ball movement. That's a man's rebound by Jabari Walker. Philly looking to cut it to one possession again. Off the Walker screen, Maxey engages Barrett. Stuck, has to kick out desperately, and he's thrown it away. Great denial there by Ingram. Barrett switching on to Maxey. Maxey couldn't beat him, and then he was stuck in a difficult area. Philly has had their chances, and they'll take a second to talk it over on a use it or lose it timeout. Back to work here now for Toronto. They tried that same play, but the Sixers were in zone, and that took it away. Here's Barnes rejecting the screen, setting up RJ Barrett for 3. Great rebound by Drummond in between 2 players. Philly again trying to cut it to one possession. They throw it ahead. Edgecombe, beautiful fake. He beat everyone down for it. That's just not good enough transition defense, but that's a huge rebound by Drummond. With 2 players near him, that enables Philly to get numbers going the other way. Barrett cross screen for Ingram. They switch Edgecombe onto Ingram. Ingram with the experience and the size advantage. They double. Ingram lost it momentarily, but that's a hard double, and they left quickly wide open. That's just too simple, too easy there. Once Ingram is kind of stuck along the baseline, I think Maxey should have taken the opportunity to retreat back. So it's a 6-point game now. Drummond switching the angle of the screen. It's Scotty Barnes guarding Maxey. Grimes going at Barrett, steps back, rebound by quickly. So they put Barnes on Maxey. That left more space, but Grimes couldn't take advantage. Now they've got Barnes guarded by Maxey. They want to go right back to that off the cross match that they set up by making those the matchups. There's Barnes, missed it, gets it right back for the easy dunk, and Philly's in trouble now. Not enough help there, but that all happened because they put Barnes on Maxey, and then Maxey is stuck in that matchup. RJ Barrett saw it immediately and cleared out, told him to go into the post. Grimes down 8 now, and Brandon Ingram just picked up, I think that's his 5th foul. It is indeed the 5th foul, but here you'll see the double team Maxey. He plays a lot of minutes, not the most energetic. Once the ball has been lost there and Ingram is on the baseline, might as well just let the defender deal with it rather than give up a wide open 3. So Grimes will get a couple of free throws with Philly in the bonus, trying to keep their hearts beating right now. Here's quickly now off the free throws. Going back to Ingram against Grimes. They didn't switch it this time. Will they double? They do. Here comes Maxey. That time they rotate over to take away that first pass, and they're in good order. Barnes powering through Walker. Tough shot. Got the rebound. Lost it. They're going to get an easy dunk here to cut it to 4. Transition defense by the Raptors has been poor. That's really what's kept Philly in it here. Raptors still need to do some scoring. Pirtle going to set the screen. Maxey says, I'm going to send quickly to his left. No advantage. Re-screen. There's the shot quickly wanted, and he drains it. The re-screen. Defender retreated. They wanted to send him left. Quickly likes to shoot that 3 going right, and he got it the second time. 7-point game. Philly has to score here. 3 possessions they trail by. Grimes will just take the 3. And that's probably going to do it here now. Quickly we'll run some clock.
Different 7 right now.
Double team at the point of attack. Ingram unbothered.
Some turnovers, some steals, and some run-outs.
Now he's double teamed against the side. Pirtle gets it. Late clock. Quickly going left. And he's hacked by Drummond. Toronto not in the bonus yet, though. Inbound by Barnes. Ingram doubled up underneath. Barrett dunks it on Jabari Walker, and that will do it. Toronto, with Philly getting within 3, had to work through it. They gave up a couple of transition buckets, but in the end, the smaller Sixers didn't have any way to deal with Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram. They had to double team, and Toronto played out of that, and they're going to get a victory here against the Sixers. So there you have it, another nice win by Toronto. They are now 10-5 on a nice win streak. They did it by dominating the possession game in this one. RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, those guys were just too much for the smaller Sixer wings and bigs to handle. Sixers had to double. They couldn't really do much out of that. They just seemed to be playing from behind all night, and the Toronto Raptors making their case that they could be a top 6 playoff seed in the East.